The case of Ruth Matthew, the physically challenged lady that lost the child, the toddler, while seeking for prayers at Mercyland Ministry, Warri, which is the church of Pastor Jeremiah Omoto Fofonyi. She has been on this case for over 3 years now. I think this incident happened in 2019. She pursued the case briefly, but they threw away her case. They started blaming her in the process. And recently, Pastor Jeremiah rearrested the lady, took her all the way from Abuja down to Benin, and finally she has been released. Hi guys, you're watching Mchikky series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again, and if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this video. So this story has been on for over 3 years now. This incident happened in 2019 when Mrs. Ruth Matthew, the lady, she gave birth to 4 boys, and the little one, the last one, was 2 years and 5 months. So on that fateful day, they went for prayers at Mercyland Deliverance Ministry, which is a church of Pastor Jeremiah Omoto Fofonyi in Warri. The lady is from Akoko, based in Abuja. According to her, that the son was the one, the 13-year-old son was the one that encouraged her to go for that prayers. So on getting to that place, they paid for prayer line 18,000 naira, paid for a sticker who can roll away the stone 3,500, and a t-shirt to go to the mountain for 4,000. So when you calculate everything, it's coming close to 26,000, 25,500. So after paying all this, she couldn't see the man of God, and she stayed there for like 1 week passed, 2 weeks passed. Then she started complaining that she wanted to go back. Before you knew it, they called her in that the man would like to see her. So when she saw the man was surprised to see her with 4 boys and her condition because she's physically challenged. Then the man said that the small one will pass his own prophet, that he'll be big, that they will pay money, people will pay money to see him. So before the end of the day, after the revelation, before the end of the day, around 6, 7, she couldn't see the pikin again. Then she started shouting and calling people, saying that she was looking for her child. And Jeremiah now sent her away, saying that she wanted to spoil his name, that he will not tolerate that. She said that she went to police station, complained to the police, and the DPO was like, why did you take your kids to that place? That this is the kind of story they get, that she shouldn't have taken her kids to that place. All these stories she shared with Ahmed Issa of Break the Family.
The DPO called the shot for my head, say, Madam, I blame you. What to make you part your children can't give Jeremiah? This kind of case, they come to their place, they know they see the pikin, no? If you tell me this thing. That DPO tell me.
But at the end of the day, the whole story turned upside down. The TPO started singing the same tune, started blaming her.
The following day I come, DPO come tell me, say, Madam, I'm sorry. It seems you are a suspect of the missing child, though.
That was when she knew that probably money has exchanged hands, and since then she has been crying out to people to help her find her pikin.
Prophet Jeremiah, anyway, you know say you put my pikin. Come give me this pikin. Not be your own. Now me get time. Not be your own. I not run from you. I don't even fear you. I dare. If you want to see me, I dare here. If na person you could send to come collect the pikin, then go tell the person to come give me this pikin back. I need this pikin. Not be your own though. I don't even know say na like this you even be. Say na be you dey kidnap people children. I've not even come your ministry.
That at a stage they offered to pay her some money so that she would stop talking about the case, but she kept on talking about it on the internet. There was this lady that Jeremiah used to pick her from Abuja to Edo State, and if not for Bisola, intercepted them at the airport. According to Bisola, that she checked all the police stations, she couldn't see any record of her being arrested in Abuja.
What are you doing? Is that Ruth? Ruth, is that you? Ruth, is that you? We are here for you, okay? We are here for you. We are here live on Facebook. Please share. They kidnapped this lady in Abuja. They kidnapped her in Abuja. Look at the lady. This is another man. Maybe he's the one that the police spoke to in Abuja. We will give you tsunami if that's what you want. Don't worry. We are here for you. Whatever they say you have done, we are here for you. That's the man who picked her up. That's the Ruth. Her children is in Abuja. They are willing her. They kidnap her in Abuja. And now, I don't know where they are taking her to. Look at the lady. This is who Jeremiah Omoto Fofonyi used. Look at her. This is Ruth. We have been looking for her. They kidnapped her in Abuja. This woman, a woman like you, They are using you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Jeremiah killed her son, and she's crying for her son, and you see kidnapper. How can this lady commit fraud? Shame on you. Shame on you. Jeremiah Omafefe kidnapped this lady in Abuja. I have traveled from Lagos to Abuja this morning. I have gone to all the police stations. We couldn't see her. Look at her. She took her children to Jeremiah church, and her child disappeared. And now the kidnapper, they are taking her to Jeremiah. You should stop going to church. These people are herbalists. They are evil. Shame on you, a woman like you. They are using you. We are in Benin, whatever you want to do, do.
So before you knew it, they also arrested Bisola, eventually released her because she was making sure that everybody was aware of the case. I don't even get this. If this lady is talking about her baby, this is somebody's 9 months. She carried the baby for 9 months, so you don't expect her to stop talking about it. What I even expected Jeremiah Omotofofoyin to do is to make sure that the person who is involved in the kidnapping of the kid is arrested. But nobody is talking about how to find it. All they're after is for her to forget about the case, and that's really worrisome. That's making me to think that there is something fishy about this. But this is Nigeria. She also took the case to Berekete family, Ahmed Issa, which at the end of the day, they could not continue with the case. I don't know why Ahmed Issa withdrew the case. Probably something must have happened along the line, which they don't want to disclose, but I don't even know whether the thing will come to light, because this is Nigeria, where the law favors the rich at the expense of the poor. And again, this has taken so long a time. It's like 3 years now after this incident happened. I don't know how they want to get him alive, because right now it has taken so long. Let's hope that she will get justice. People that keep running to churches for miracle. Whatever anybody says, I think it's better to be alive than to go and put yourself in more trouble. Like this lady now, if she had stayed at home and say her prayers and find a way to solve her problem, not necessarily going to that place, eventually she spent 2 weeks at that worry. And instead of receiving miracle, she lost her son, and she has been in pain ever since then. I don't know why Jeremiah Omotofofoyin gives money to Nollywood actors and actresses when they're sick, and he doesn't heal them. Also, this physically challenged lady, this cripple, also came back. Her legs were never fixed, because some of these miracles are arranged. People need to be very careful where they go to, where they step into, so that you don't cause yourself much pain. For the past 3 years, this lady has not rested. She has been moving around. But what is even surprising to me is that Ahmed Issa is operating Human Rights Radio. During Abakari's case, he was there supporting Abakari. I don't understand how somebody that is fighting for justice, turned around when it came to Abakari's case. And that made me to give him a side eye. There's a way I look at him, in as much as there were people that also got solution from his program. There are lots of people that have testimony about his program, how he helped them. Since after that Abakari's case, there's a way I look at him. So I don't really trust him that much. So I'm not really surprised that the lady's case could not come to conclusion. I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying what I observed from his program. They should find a way to do thorough investigation, so that people, the culprits behind the kidnapping of the kid, will be found, punished accordingly. Because I don't understand telling her to keep quiet when the case has not been pursued to logical conclusion. They've not even tried the case in court. They have to take the case to court and try it, so that they'll be able to understand where the problem is coming from. I don't believe in telling her to shut up. Is it because she's physically challenged? The pikin belongs to her. She has every right to look for her pikin. Then people going to see for miracle, to see the man who saw tomorrow. People are just taking their money and enriching a pastor that is on his own. That's the reason why sometimes when it comes to this pastor case, they talk about brainwashing, they talk about how they mislead people. Oh my God, I can't even believe it. A physically challenged woman just coughed out 25,500 to give to this man of God, and what she got in return was missing of her kid. People are just there enriching the pastor. Just think about when 1,000 people gives in, and that day they said there were lots of people waiting for him, for her to have stayed for over 2 weeks there. Why can't pastor be a billionaire? And when you talk about it, people will tell you that it's not this tithe and offering that is making them billionaire, that the pastor is already rich on his own. Is it the 10 naira or 100 naira you give to the pastor? No way. Church is no longer like that. Now they sell all sorts of things. They sell Goya oil, vegetable oil. They even sell prayer. I can't understand somebody paying 18,000 naira for prayer line. This is getting more and more interesting. And some of these pastors, they are very diabolical. It's not only that they collect all this money, some of them, they include juju in part of the sacrifices they do for their church to grow. A lot of things they do. So people should stop seeking for help where there is no help. Focus on yourself. Pray within yourself. God is everywhere, not relying on somebody else to pray for you. Because I can't understand going all the way from Warri to Abuja to arrest a physically challenged woman that is crying for the loss of her baby. I don't know, the injustice is too much in Nigeria. This is just sad, honestly. I watched the video. If not for Bisola, the way she was screaming at the airport, even with her scream, nothing even happened. They had to get her arrested. But if not for that action she took, they knew that a lot of people were aware of the case. Probably now nobody will know where that Ruth is. Justice for Ruth. I hope the case will be tried and will be brought to logical conclusion. But this is Nigeria. I don't even expect so much. Anyway, there's a petition that is going on, Justice for Ruth. I will leave the petition under this video so that if you're interested, you help and sign. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.